everyone, this is Tracey from Lavinia Stamps. We're going to be doing quite a nice sort of floral poppy scene today. So this is our multifarious card, and we're going to be using VersaFine Clair, and we're going to be using just one of our PanPastel colours. So starting with our mask, I'm going to pop that down round about there towards the bottom of the card, and then taking our stencil brush, I've got Medieval Blue, so I'm just popping a little on my brush, giving it a swirl, just making sure those bristles are coated, and then I'm going to transfer that straight over the top of the mask, like so. And just building up that beautiful, it's like a purple blue. Okay, and now I'm going to move on to the Nocturne. Now I only want a small amount of this, but again, just make sure the bristles are covered. And then I'm going to go along the edge, just the very edge now. And this will give it some really nice depth. So with what you've got left on the brush now, I'm going to just take that over the top. It won't be as harsh, it'll just soften it slightly. The colour that we're going to be using, I'll just check that now, this is Diarylide Yellow, but of course if you haven't got that one you can use any kind of yellow. I just think this works quite well. So I've got a little sponge here. We sell a number of different sponges. I just got a small one here that comes in a kit, and I'm just going to take that up the card, and you can see you don't need much at all. The coverage is fantastic on the PanPastels, and they work beautifully on the multifarious card. So I'm just blending that out. Just want a nice yellow backdrop for the flowers. So now we can think about what we want to stamp onto there. So I've got a couple of colours here. I've got the Twilight and the Shady Lane, and I'm going to start building up some foliage in the background, ready to stamp the poppies. So this little stamp here, I think this one comes in the tree set that we've got. But again, you don't have to use the stamps I'm using today. If you've got foliage stamps, other pound stamps, they're great to use, especially doing a really small card like this. So I've got a lovely little pound stamp here again, and I'm going to ink that up, and I'm just going to pop a few leaves down at the bottom. Again, just giving it a little bit of depth down there, even it out. And then we've got another little stamp here. I think we're going to go with Warm Breeze for this one. So let's stamp our poppies now and see where they're going to go. And this time I'm going to stamp up in the Twilight, which is a lovely blue, deep, deep blue. Perfect if you don't want to stamp in black. Now I've got the other two stamps that come in that set, so I'm going to ink those up in the same colour in the Twilight, and you can see how lovely that colour is, especially over the yellow. And you can also see how well the VersaFine Clairs stamp over the top of the PanPastels. Now I haven't spoke about fixatives with the PanPastels, and of course you can use fixatives. I can remember a long time ago I even used to use a bit of hair lacquer, a bit of hairspray over the top, or you can buy the fixatives and you just simply spray that over the top and it will stop the PanPastels budging. But it's up to you, you don't have to do that. I'm going to put a little bit more foliage in the background there. So I've got the Shady Lane again here. Might just stamp off first actually. I want the poppies to be the prominent feature. So now I'm going to add a little bit of colour. So we've got our red Posca pen here, and I'm going to just put a little bit of colour down at the bottom here. And then taking a nice fine brush with a bit of water, and that will give us some lovely colour. Take some over the other poppy as well. Like so. Let's use some of these Poscas and create some really nice fine little dots. I think building up little dots in different colours, I think it makes it look really quite magical. Let's go with the, I think this is the violet. Yeah. And it just gives it that sort of haziness, doesn't it? That lovely yellow. Lastly, I think we'll pop a little bit of glitter just down the bottom here. So I've got my glue pen, just pop a small line of glitter. Let's go with this one, keep with the purple theme. So this one is Purple Delight. There we go. And you can see that lovely glitter there. That's got 3 different grades of glitter, 3 different colours. Looks fabulous. Something a little bit different. And of course it's the biodegradable. Trying to do our bit. Okay guys, well I hope you can see that clearly. Another really simple card to make, but just looks quite magical. Thanks so much for watching and joining me today. You take care, and we'll see you real soon. Bye for now.